Alright, hey guys, Coke Wood Camp Race League, and this is a little bit of a follow-up video with the kind of announcement video or talk video I did earlier this last week, because I know this week was a little bit weird week because I took forever to do the Montana race, and I might get Martinsville set up because I was also camping this past weekend, or yesterday, and I haven't really been able to do anything with racing at all these last few days after Montana went out. But anyway, I just want to do a little follow up and show the some of the stuff for the new diecast series I'll be doing along with the Shane's Cup series. So I do want to talk about that first here. So I'm just trying not to overload myself too much with this channel here, and I mean I am in a spot to where I can worry about doing the channel and doing races a lot. And really recently too with the diecast stuff with the stop motion racing, I'm kind of getting back into seeing like what I loved about doing the racing. The people that do watch every single race and comment wherever they finish or whatever how they run, I also do enjoy seeing that too. And so far, I mean, I've seen the people that did sign up that are actually kind of committed to the series here a little bit from the first three races, and you really do see that after the first few races too, and some people who actually just refound my channel too actually recently because of the way I did the got to the algorithm for the NASCAR races. And yeah, after three races, so the other series I'm going to do, kind of like a little secondary series, it will allow all the drivers in that series to run this series because it's really not much like levels for the league anymore. And also, I do want to say too, this is not a sign up video. This is a video just showing the cars. Well, almost all the cars, because some of them are still not here yet. I should be getting most of them tomorrow. But signups are planned to be for Thursday because that's the only day I have off this week, excluding Easter Sunday. So that's when I'm planning to do that. Maybe the Martinsville race come around that time as well for the Shane's Cup series. Well, I might have to because I'd probably use this tablet for signups. I don't want, or I might use my other tablet that's not great with taking photos either. But anyway, so with the series here, so it's going to be the Xfinity diecast series. I do want to show the cars, kind of show like which ones I have in the field. And I will probably get some secondary schemes for certain cars, but the series will be the Wells Fargo Xfinity series. First time I'm using that name for a series name here, actually. And like I explained in other videos, basically like the 2010 cars till the present cars. Maybe one day I'll do IndyCar racing, and maybe one day I'll get back to doing trucks, but probably wait for more trucks coming. Actually, I did buy a diecast truck today at Walmart. Martin Truex Jr.'s 51 truck, and I got some other Genesis cars that could run in the Shane's Cup series, actually, like the Ryan Blaney Advanced All Power scheme I really like. But anyway, with the talking here, let's go ahead and, let me keep on talking, let's go into the thing here. So I figure I'll go over, the kind of reserved or kind of already taken spots with some issues. So really, I'm not into like giving people spots, but I know like with what Braden C was telling me that yeah, he wouldn't be able to be on YouTube videos at all for like the next week or so. I think after today or tomorrow, and I went ahead and gave him and his sister Carly C, because they're both basic supporters of my channel, like big supporters. I see them all the time. And I know that since they can't make it, I went and gave them their spots. And actually, Brady C is the first car on the list here, the number one. So I will get some more schemes. I do have some more coming in, like I know for the 2, the 7, and the 8. That actually, this 8 car I just got this morning. It came yesterday in the mail when I was out. But yeah. So Brady C, he'll be in the 1 car, and I feel like this series we could see Braden contend. I did do like a little like test run, like with the qualifying style with all the cars. And I will say this now, the fastest car of all of them is actually in this group of cars right here. And unfortunately, no one can take that car too. But yeah, I think the certain driver will be happy about that. Then the number 2 is actually Megan Graves. So Megan, my friend I brought in, obviously, that I don't get to talk too much anymore. But yeah, I'm still friends with her, and I want her to be included in the series here. And she did also win Daytona, so she does. And it wasn't really, it didn't really seem like a fluke either when she won. So I think she'll do pretty good. Probably won't be a major contender just yet. It's going to probably take a little while if she could be a championship threat for a season. But I decided to put her in the number 2 car because I wasn't sure where to put her within the Chevy group of cars. And I wasn't trying to take too many of the big Chevy cars in the group here. I think only like one JRM car is actually left, which is going to be the number 9 for that. And I don't really have a great Noah Gragson 9 schemes either because I never bought any of his recent cars. But yeah, Megan Graves being the 2 car with his Tyler Reddick scheme. I also do have the Tax Slayer car coming. I really hate that the Alsco car that Reddick drove is not even the actual diecast. It's literally the dumb champion thing. There's also is a Brian Scott car found too from like a few years ago, the short launch scheme I could do as well. But I figured it'd be funny with Megan being the kill switch engage card because it just don't know how the band is, but it probably could be close to how her personality is sometimes. Then number 7, a Caleb Campbell. So I did choose 7 card, and Brady was happy about it because Brady's favorite driver is Allgaier. Unfortunately for him, Justin Allgaier is actually my favorite Xfinity main driver in the Xfinity series here, and yeah, same with that Chevy Hendrick area too, I guess. But Justin Allgaier's always been my favorite. Along with like Christopher Bell, he was there for a while. I did like Chase Briscoe a lot too, actually. But yeah, the number 7 with Caleb Campbell here, and Caleb, he could be a contender, and his 7 car actually isn't too bad. I do have the FFA card coming in, and I might be able to find some older 7s. I'm just trying to not do like the same sponsor for just Allgaier. That's the only issue. Is like that was the issue of some of the diecasts I have for this field, is that there's like certain like numbers or cars like I want within a number that I can't get because they're usually the same sponsor of a driver, and they only ever had that one sponsor made, or just some other dumb issue that I can't remember right now. Then number 8, and this is going to be a pretty big one because these two I decided I'm going to let them return for the series here for the heck of it because I was with them all this weekend. But Grant Hoover will be back, and if y'all didn't know Grant, he actually ran in the start of the BMR era, and he was pretty good. I say he will at least have one championship whenever I go back and redo the points for some of those past seasons. He could be a 2-time champion still. It just depends on what's going to happen in the NOS Energy, which was a fantasy league, but it's going to be labeled as the Cup Series now to make it more simple. However, it just depends how he does that season because he will have the most wins with, I believe 7. And yeah, Grant Hoover, very good driver. There's one other A card coming that I did order. I could order another one, but because I was going to do the United for America cards main scheme, but I figured that's a little bit of a special patriotic scheme, so I don't want to do it too much. But the Ellis Tractor car is going to be there, and I also have the Louisiana Hot Sauce card coming. Actually, that's the other car I have, and I think I saw Chase Elliott's Aftershock car that I could possibly order as well. And there might have been another number 8. I just can't remember. Maybe the State Water Heaters of number 8. That I just can't remember if I saw it. Then the 02 is going to be another former champion in the league here, Carter Limlin. So Carter, another driver, I just didn't want to give him to like too much of a big Chevy team. Of course, however, though, he's with the communist team, Our Motorsports. But yeah, Carter Limlin, a champion. I don't know. I want him to at least have 2 or 3 championships because that's how it feels like how he was back then in the league. Sorry, my nose is also messing up too. My allergies are pretty bad right now for no reason. But yeah, Carter Limlin, yeah, he'll be in this series here, and he'll probably be a dark horse or a contender just there like he is right now in the Shane's Cup Series. Then here we go. One of these 2 cars are the fastest car out of all the Xfinity diecasts I have right now, and Will Bounds, he is probably going to be happy about that because this could be a series where he could show that he's a contender. I mean, he did do very well in the Shane's Cup Series Season 4 for Penske, and that's why he was in that ride already whenever signups happened, and someone tried to take that 2 car actually as well. They said Keselowski, and I was like, yeah, they're trying to go for the number 2 because Keselowski ain't in the 6 yet, or is not in the 6 into the diecast form. But yeah, the 16 of Will Bounds, then that Fastenal car actually did something I never thought would happen with the diecast whenever they did the test runs. It actually got pushed. Whenever I pushed the car, it flew all the way into my wall. Actually, it almost hit the wall. And yeah, the little diabetes car ain't that fast. But yeah, Will Bounds, that might be his main paint scheme because I just want to see how fast it could be. It could possibly get close to the pole record in 16 races in this season for the CRL in the league. Then here you have it, the other champion, and really the biggest reason too why I think Toyota is struggling because they just don't really have that major like leader driver. And because Jake Hoover was that driver for a long time in the BMR era and kind of these last couple seasons too. But yeah, Jake Hoover will be back here. And this could possibly be him returning to the Shane's Cup Series in the future if he is able to, or if any way I could get him to. And yeah, I don't know if he'll be in the 18 or the 20 in that series either. Jake wasn't in 20 at the end of it. He was in the 18 for the start. But I had him in the 18 because it was like the best Gibbs car. And one of the numbers I feel like he probably used a lot is number 20, and that's why he's in this series here. I almost had him in the 54, which you will see in the cars that... I'll show the cars that are open because you'll see like the variety of the cars that have. Then Jason in the 42, one of the future very good drivers, already 10 career wins. Yeah, Jason going to be pretty good here, and yeah, he'll be in the 42. And this is the only Larson car, or actually the only 42 I could really find that was at a good price. The Enos car is out there, however, it's It's worth apparently $70, I guess, so I'm not going for that. The number 60, Carl I see, she's the other driver that was added on with Brady C here. And yeah, the 60 is not too fast, so we'll probably see her try to run well here in these cars, but maybe who knows what will happen here. Also, I do want to know, I do have a number 88 as well, and that will be Jet Skeeto without a doubt here. Don't know how fast the car is going to be, and it's not here. Well, the Tax Slayer one isn't here yet. I might order the degree scheme that Dale Jr. ran like 2017. And hey, I might order that new helmet car. Maybe it'll come at the end of this season with how fast Lionel makes the Dale Jr. diecast. But finally, here you have Elizabeth Buttel among the drivers already confirmed for a series here. And I put her in the 98 because it's one of the good Ford teams here. And Chase Briscoe, like I said, one of my favorite Xfinity drivers. That Nutri Trump's car is his. Hunt Bros car, though, is Kevin Harvick's. And yeah, there's still plenty of Fords and plenty of Haas cars in the field. But Elizabeth Buttel, she'll be the number 98 for this series. Man, this video going long. But here's the other part of the field, and I'll probably make some more notes of what cars I do not have at the end of this right now. But they should be coming tomorrow, and if my tablet wants to cooperate here. All right, here we go. So I did buy some of the certain back marker cars from 2020, like Mike Wallace's Zero car. The 3, which is Ty Dillon, and this is one of the other pretty fast cars in the group here, this West Coast scheme. I bought this at the AMS weekend, actually, and I was thinking, man, Cam Spinner going to be jealous if I buy it. I'm already expecting Cam Spinner to get this car as soon as he looks at the signups here, which will probably be in the middle. Well, Thursday I'm off of work, so yeah, it can be probably later on Thursday. But yeah, I do have the Bass Pro car coming. I don't remember if it was Austin Dillon or Ty Dillon, but Cam Spinner being a Ty Dillon fan, I do think he'll take this car here. Then the 5. This car was almost actually a reserved car, but it was like just deciding or not doing it. The number 6, I don't really expect anyone to take it unless they're a big Bubba Wallace fan that comes out of nowhere and takes it. And I do have the Ford EcoBoost car coming. That's the only other Bubba Wallace car out there from the Xfinity days. The number 9, Noah Gragson, and Brent Crease almost took this car. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a big reserve, and I know he will make signups. But yeah, he's probably going to take the Chase Elliott car, though, because I think he changed it from Gragson to Elliott. But yeah, Noah Gragson, one of the most liked drivers just for how wild his personality is. Yeah, I do expect him to be probably taken first among the entire field here, unless Cam Spinner does go for that 3 car here. Then for the bottom of the all the cars here, because the tablet doesn't want to zoom in, sorry, but yeah, you got more of the Joe Gibbs cars here. So there's actually 5 Gibbs cars in this field. The 11, which is the Elliott Sadler car from 2013. I knew Sadler drove for Gibbs a while back. Maybe that's probably actually 2014. Yeah, and I do like Elliott Sadler as a driver, so I figured why not get his number 11, because Colleague doesn't really have any Xfinity diecast made yet, because the 11 I have in this field, and the 16 I do have in this field, and yeah, they don't have the cars made for that yet. So yeah, why not do the Elliott Sadler's 11 car from Joe Gibbs Racing Days, and maybe I could get the Sports Clips car too. The number 18, I don't really think I found a secondary scheme for that car that's good enough. Be the IK9 car that Jeffrey Earnhardt had, and Kyle Busch ran for some races too. The number 19, and here's something I realized doing this series, or getting a series together. Why is there not a single Brandon Jones number 19 from Xfinity? Do people just hate him so much? They're like, we're not going to order his number 19 diecast. We're just going to get him all canceled. Because Daniel Suarez is still the last driver to have a number 19 car. Heck, I don't even think Matt Tifft has one from the 2017 Xfinity season. But yeah, the number 19 with Eris and Junifer cars here that Grant Hoover actually drove in his first season. He drove this car in the diecast Cup series I did back in 2017. So funny enough, this car already has some Cup experience. But yeah, why is there no Brandon Jones Toyota Supra? That's a car I could get. I wanted to do a Brandon Jones car so bad in this field. But here we go. We got number 22, and these are probably the only 22 cars I have. The discount tire car from, I would say 2013-ish or 2014. The Fitzgerald scheme, I got it because I like the look of the green and the black together. And it is a Cindric car, unfortunately. On the 23, which is the Spence Gallagher car, I could probably get Nally Decker's 23 as well, because I saw that was available, and I don't know any other 23s available. But yeah, Chase Elliott, obviously this car was made. This is actually one of my favorite diecasts too. For not a fully specific reason that you could probably not see on the car. I don't know where it is on the car anymore in this picture. The number 33, so I wanted to do the RCR 33, and I only found Kevin Harvick in this car that is called Fast Fixin' Chicken. I did find a Menards and Ream car for Kevin Harvick, but it was overpriced, so I didn't want to go for it. But you got the number 41, which is another Harvick scheme. So there's a few Harvick cars in this Xfinity field, actually. Then in one of the cars, I because they're actually putting Grant Hoover one of my Carmen cars I have here. This 47, the back of the blue car, I got it because I am patriotic, so it's a car I had to add to my collection. Then Ty Gibbs, which I will go ahead and say right now, Ty Gibbs is a baby because of what happened on Friday night. Dude, take your helmet off and actually try to talk before you try to start swinging on the driver. Heck, you even got a crew member hurt, so you might get suspended, you idiot. But yeah, I'm not a major fan of Ty Gibbs, though, but yeah, he's just too dominant. This 54, not very fast, but I do think if someone thinks they'll dominate, they might go for this car, actually. The number 74, I just got this car, Dave Bailey Curry's Running for Heroes car. It's another one that's kind of patriotic type cars, and the Dogecoin car is also in the field here. So that'll do for all the cars here. Sorry, this video went way too long. Like I said, sign-ups will be on Thursday, and this will kind of be like a little bit of fun here with all the Xfinity cars, of course. 2 drivers on the Chance Cup Series already kind of confirmed to be in the series here. I know Connor Jacklin will probably get one of the Fords in the field. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But yeah, I think I'm watching. My allergies are bad, and I need to get started with Martinsville. Gotta let this video upload first, though, before I get anything with Martinsville for filming. Yeah, thank you once again for watching. This is Kel Campbell Camp Racing signing out, and I'll see y'all next time.